每个人都是他那个时代的产物。
I think that the environment and time we live in has like a big impact on how we artist.
艺术家去关注他的时代，他背后强大的一本的力量。Going to different places, different environments. It's part and parcel of my process.
This comes from a long time ago where I used to make walk through the woods. And so this comes from the storytelling of this boy that goes to the woods and leave a trace to know the way to come back from the woods. So I start to leave a line so I know the way back. So I was walking in the woods and get lost. And then on the way back I collected the line. This was the first time I bring stories to inside my work. I like to say that the artwork is kind of a university that someone develops himself. So it's like a study of someone developing some issue. So I start to develop these installations of physical interaction and movement. So I start to use these in the work. From then I start to experiment with different kinds of lines until I get to these elastic lines, which gives me more flexibility, and more important for me is like the people can touch and give some kind of interactive process experience. Some interactive experience like the wind, like everything is transformed, like it's organic, it's more organic. So I like the work to be organic also. For me, it's a sign that we are alive. I was fascinated with installation art. I don't know why, but installation art for me was something that always drove my attention. So my passion was to make installations. So I developed this idea of working the lines and how lines can transform the space and the perception of the space. So when you look to a building or a public square or a forest between trees, when you see all these explosion of lines, the space somehow change volume, change the perception of the distance. So this was something as I was going through were things that start to be developed with the work. So it's also some kind of spatial drawing. It's something, it started from some kind of movement. So I'll make some sketches, some gestural actions, action drawing. I call it sculptures because he's taking the classical idea of sculpture. He's taking to another level. So it's like, let's say that sculpture is not anymore in something that you just look. So now sculpture is something to experience and to touch. And recently something where you can walk through. So I started to make these kind of physical structures where you can walk in.